Warriors. With Warriors, we want to have last say. We're going first. We have Squirrel. Good. I think I usually like to win round 1 and then push round 2 against Warriors. This hand is actually pretty good. I don't know if I need to mulligan at all. We can Oniro the Ethereal. I guess we maybe want a Fiend. And try to go for a Fiend. What if I get a Rider here? Okay, I mean, this is fine. Like, I was trying to get a Fiend so that I could have a 4P target for Incubus. I think we just go and get the Ethereal here. I think we're just Crystal Skull this. I know, like, he might not actually be able to do 5 damage right now, but I think we Crystal Skull it. I'm okay with him killing the next one.
The stench of fear. I knows it well.
I need to get the Griffin in the graveyard. I think that's the most important thing. We also want to squirrel his Blood Eagle. And then we push round 2 with Mamuna, Bloody Mistress. We should be fairly favored. Going to Boardage here. Okay. Oh. Pirate Captain.
Told you.
Holy. See, like, that's what I was saying. Like, if I didn't Crystal Skull the first one, I Crystal Skull the second one, this might still be alive. But I think it's okay either way. It should still be fine. Do this. Feeling a little laggy. Stream's okay, right? There's a Blood Eagle.
Come on! Show us what you got!
Next turn, if he doesn't hit anything in the back row, we can play Witch Apprentice. Stream is okay? Alright, good. Hey, Kasich. Still playing?
Blood first, foul blood!
Second abortage. Thin.
Will you die already? Or need I kill
I
you
think we play
again?
Piggy here.
Quick, move those hooves! or
Just
both
enough for
you have-
Sabbath. Hey, picking off where we left off? Yeah, Dovahkiin. Trying to go for that 2600. Okay. Second one.
Fly, Pegasus! Fly!
Maybe Champion's Charge is online. If he doesn't answer this, I think we Megascope the Piggy. I could also see Megascoping the Griffin so that we have 2 Griffins in the graveyard so that we can, like, Mamuna a Griffin and then also Incubus a Griffin. Because, like, later on, Incubusing a Piggy later on isn't as good because he's going to be able to kill it with, like, War of Clans into Pirate Captain. Or Brockbar Warrior or something. Yaga can't be worth 2600? Wait, why not? Why can't Yaga get 2600? We're almost there. I don't have a good incubus target right now. It would just be Piggy. Not these. Incubus I will keep, but I might not be able to play it this round. For some reason my game feels a little bit sluggish right now. Lock? Lock could be... We could save the lock for here. And this last mulligan is risky. This is a brick. This makes me like unable to play the round if I draw this griffin. I think we're holding this hand. Because I really want to be able to play the round. Stream is dropping some frames? Is it? No, it's not. My OBS is not saying that we're dropping any frames. At least on my end, I don't see us dropping any frames.
Kill the sons, steal the lasses.
Annoying. Like he's able to be able to kill the fruits. So I think maybe we play a megascope first. I don't want to res stuff into his damage here. Give him a chance to use this first. If he doesn't, then we'll probably play Bloody Mistress next turn. I don't want to use the lock. I can't kill Tyr with Riptide if they're smart. If they go full leader and then Riptide, then we can't kill Tyr with Riptide. We could kill Tyr with Erendite though. I might also think about like Erenditing this. Oh. Oh. An Ulula friend. Yeah, I think we go Erendite then.
Watery tart. I'll show you.
It's like a little bit unresponsive. Hey, Orange, you're lurking. Hope the game does well. Thank you. What do you think about Mamuna nerf? I think that since Lyra and I are voting to nerf Megascope, and I think it's very likely that Megascope will go through, I think that if Megascope is going to go through, then I don't think we should nerf Mamuna. I know that Kerperton and Doran suggested nerfing Mamuna before we suggested nerfing Megascope, but I like nerfing Megascope more. My preferred is nerf Megascope, don't nerf Mamuna. But it may end up happening that both get nerfed, and I think it's not the end of the world if both get nerfed. Just not ideal for me. Mamuna, like, I don't agree with the logic that Kerperton has with behind nerfing Mamuna. He also agrees that Mamuna's not very good of a card. Like, Mamuna's not OP in his eyes. He's only voting to nerf Mamuna because it target nerfs this one deck, because this is the only deck that plays Mamuna right now. But that even further prevents Mamuna being able to be played as like a synergy card rather than as a point slam card. Right? Like, if you nerf Mamuna, there's no chance it's going to ever get played in like relic heavy decks or right? Think something that like maybe plays Self Eaters and wants to play Mamuna to double proc Self Eaters. Another one. Yeah. It's annoying. Not spending these. Where did I go? I didn't go anywhere. What do you mean? I didn't go anywhere. I streamed yesterday, I streamed today. Hey, Darnak. That looks like Necker too much for Mamuna to be played. They like Necker, but you can, I mean, I feel like you could potentially make a non-Golden Necker Relics deck. Right now, I would say Golden Necker is better, but I think you could make a non-Golden Necker Relic deck, and like, nerfing Mamuna takes away that possibility. It's like another step towards taking away that possibility and forcing Relics to be a Golden Necker archetype. Did you know that Monsters is, as per Gwent datasite, the worst faction together with NG? I think it depends on what population you're looking at. If you're looking at top 100, I think the Monsters is kind of down there with NG. Or but I think it's not the case for all populations. This is very annoying. Holding these. Like, my Bloody Mistress, I kind of need to use the Bloody Mistress, though. I think I probably should have just played it. I think it was a mistake to hold it this long. It's not going to get that many points now. Like, he's just going to go ahead and kill both of these. It's not going to get that many points now. I should have played this, like, 2 turns earlier, or at least 1 turn earlier before this card. He's going to Gutting Slash this.
You're one sexy witch and I'm
He seems to be struggling a little bit, though.
They're surprisingly clean creatures.
We're up 30-something points. Here comes like a War of Clans or thing. Oh, he hits this? Oh, very late for Kusia. Champion's Charge. Okay. Alright. Now we pass, I think. He has to do a lot of points here. 16 points? He needs 16 in 1. Tier is not enough. Leader, probably like full leader. To get 16, he probably needs full leader. There's no Sove. People don't run Sove anymore. I've seen like 1 Sove in the last like 30 warrior games.
Of course, friend.
Okay. He's not the only engine in this deck. What do you mean? I would maybe get rid of the Doragary. I think the Doragary is too few points. We can kill... We can go Fruits Erendite. Oh. Can't keep a Megascope. Megascope's too slow and risky if this dies. And I won't be able to play this until later. We didn't, like, we didn't get the Yogg... Oh, what the heck?
Pierce in blood.
To arms, all of you!
Women, children, elders.
So he missed tier?
Spare none.
It looks like he missed tier, right? I think we just do this. All 4 cards in deck? Yeah, it could be in the bottom 2. Tier could be in the bottom 2. And then he would miss tier. Oh, Skjordal.
Turncoats.
So he plays Skjordal, Fukusia, Ulula? Did this madman cut tier? What's his last card gonna be? I think we should use the Erendite. Well, What if his last card is like something like Morkvarg? If I play a heat, like he's not gonna have any tall unit now, right? Because he didn't play tier. If I use a heat wave, I'm gonna be down 4, and then I'm gonna be up 12. Do I beat him? But like, I'm not gonna get a better heat wave. There's just nothing that's gonna be taller. Okay, I guess this is one more point, though. This is one more point if I kill this warrior now. But I'm worried about, like, Morkvarg beating us here. Okay.
Look closely, kiddos.
We're fine.
On thy
We're fine
courageous
either way.
mother.
We're fine either way. So I was worried about, like, him having a War of Clans at the end. If he had a War of Clans, we would have lost, right? Or we would have tied. If he had a War of Clans, we would have tied with this line. But if we took the other line, if we heat waved first, then we would have lost by 1 because he would have gotten an extra ping with the Herald. That was close. What is his deck? How many MMR are we getting for this? 6 MMR, not bad. Not bad. Alright, one more win. 2,600. But like, give me a sec. I am gonna go and check what kind of version of warriors that deck is. Just in case we run into it again, we can have a better idea of what is in the deck and what is not possibly in the deck. So let's... We saw Feral Bonds, right? He had Ulula. He had 2 pirate captains. They don't even work with Ulula. But they are pirate tags for a boardage. Like, he's playing a boardage. So we saw this. We saw this. No, not Croc. Bran. We saw Skjordal. I don't think we saw him play War of Clans, but there should be War of Clans in the deck. There were 4 cards left in the deck that we didn't see. Raiders were in there. We didn't see any of these Brockvar Warriors, but like, you have to play Brockvar Warriors, right? Like, where are his provisions? Blood Eagle. There was a Gutting Slash. We saw at least 1 Gutting Slash. The 4P girl came from Ferrobond, yeah. Primal Savage, like, I don't understand what happens here. Did he cut Brockvar Warriors? No, Brockvar Warriors you would play with Ulula. But we saw 2 pirate captains, right? We saw 2 pirate captains. He must be playing these pirate captains for a boardage, but they're not warriors. I don't know why he's playing pirate captains. This seems bad. We saw 1 Gutting Slash. So there's 6 extra provisions that we haven't seen. I don't know if was there 2 Pharaoh Bonds? If he cuts 1 of these, he could play a 10. Is there a 10 that we didn't like? Maybe there is a Morkvarg. Maybe there is room for a Morkvarg in the deck. Oh, he played Fukusia. That's right. He played Fukusia. Okay, so then it's then what did he not play? He's like, now there's 2. Then he cut tier. He doesn't play War of Clans? Oh, maybe no War of Clans because he doesn't play that many Brockvar Warriors. 0 War of Clans, 2 Primal Savageries. Maybe something like this. This might even be a Gutting Slash. What a weird deck. Why would you not play Brockvar Warrior with Ulula? We didn't lose to this, Kirpton. But it was 4 points. We only won by 4. I was just curious on how this guy built his deck. He played 2 Gibbon pirate captains. Opponent didn't draw tier, but I don't know if the tier would have been that much better. We had last say with a heat wave. We had an answer for the tier. And he had 4 good cards anyway. He had fairly good cards. Not like extremely good cards, but he had a Herald, right? I guess the pirate captain was not very good. So Herald, and then what was the other good card? He played Herald? He played Skjordal. Skjordal was a good card. Played for 12. You think he cuts the warrior and plays warrior from Feral Bond? Oh, yeah. That makes sense. He plays Brockfar Warrior from Feral Bond, plays 2 Gutting Slashes. No, I'm saying that, I'm not saying it makes sense in a general sense. I'm saying that it makes sense from his perspective, the reasoning why you would potentially not play pirate captains over warriors. Like it's still not better. It's probably still not better, but I bet what happened is that this guy had too many games where his abortage bricked. He probably had too many games where his abortage bricked, and he was like, I need to find a way to put more pirates into the deck. And that's why he, like, did this. Lula Skjordal. So what is the standard version of Warrior right now? The standard version of Warrior right now is, like, it's Brockfar Warriors and War of Clans. War of Clans is missing from this. I don't know how you cut War of Clans from this deck, though. Makes no sense to cut War of Clans from this deck. And then I think, like, one of these Gutting Slashes goes to an 8, which can be Ulula or Skjordal. Like, one of them, but not both of them, right? I personally like Skjordal more than Ulula. I can't think of Ulula without Herkia. Yeah, she's definitely way better with Herkia. They're removal bait for each other. Gives Ulula some value on the turn that she comes down. Dragbondu I see more often in Blaze of Glory. Hey, Gulo. Justice for Brand Lippy Horn. Oh my god. Early homecoming days. Okay. Anyways. Just wanted to have an idea of what they were playing. Okay, one more win. One more win until 2600 for our Yaga deck. We won that game without drawing Yaga. If we drew Yaga, it's questionable whether or not we would have enough points to play her with Sabbath in round 3. Probably not that game. Did you see Cintrian's Shupe SK score? No. What is it? He probably has like a ton of games with it, right? Check. Centurion. 2668. Damn. 2668. And his next faction is 2484. This guy is a connoisseur. He's still asking for buffs to the deck, too. Keeps asking for Sea Serpent and other beast buffs. Beast provision buffs. I mean, Sea Serpent might actually go through. He is one of the best players playing right now. True. I agree with that. And he will get them. I think we'll see. Provision Decrease is a pretty competitive archetype. Or not archetype, but pretty competitive category. It's I'm not sure if Sea Serpent will get through. Isn't Sea Serpent like their 1-star vote? Yeah. It's their 1-star vote, so I think it's like uncertain whether it's gonna get through or not. There's 10 slots available, and there are, I see 17 unique suggestions between the influential coalitions this month. There's no like support or overlap. Oh no, there is actually some support. Sorry, it's 15. It's 15. China has Wispus Tribute and Vilgeforce Renegade, which have already been suggested by Necrotal and ourselves. So there's 15 unique. Because China also has Daoshi, who has like Yorvis Gambit and Gedinith in there, and Yorvis Gambit and Gedinith are pretty popular, at least among like the Reddit community. Hey Silex. What does Sea Serpent do? It's a 1-power beast, 5 provisions that damages by 3, and then boosts itself on deploy by the number of turns this round that opponent has had rain or storm on their board. So it's usually like a finisher played late in the round after like raining and storming their board for like many turns, and then you end up playing like maybe a 10 for 5 or something. It's not very good. But it's sometimes used for killing Kraken, like a used to be a way to kill Kraken, because Kraken used to need 3 damage on top of the 3 turns of storm to kill him. Now it only needs 1 damage, and people are probably finding other ways to do it. It's pretty bad. It's pretty weak, Sea Serpent. Like probably the most successful deck Sea Serpent is in is probably Centurion Lion's deck, which is not even using it for rain. It's just using it for the beast tag to have a bigger corrupted Flaminica. That was the original idea when they made the card, yeah, but the stat line is too weak. Any link to China's council? Let me see if I can find it for you. So here's a Google Doc that was compiled by a Redditor. He's been doing this every month now. That has like all this recommendations from the influential parties of Balance Council. So like it has Leader and I's recommendations, Chinese coalition recommendations there with the link. Metallic Danny's, Necrotals. And if you scroll all the way down, there is this other coalition section this month that has Kerpenton and Doran's recommendation. This is the first time they're like officially throwing their hat in the ring. And then at the very bottom, there's this Chinese streamers list. I don't know how much influence this guy has. His name is Daoshi. But he has some weird choices. I'm not sure how popular they're going to be. Inspired Zeal. We're going second. He's probably going to be playing Temple and maybe Muted Generator as well. Yeah, Squirrel's fairly good. I wish I had a little bit more control in this hand. I wish I had like a Heatwave or a Riptide in my hand.
I pass on every 10th round.
So he's gonna play like Temple next, right? I think we play Fiend first. Wait, no, we don't play Fiend first because he's gonna play Temple next. We don't need to play Fiend first. So let's do this first then. We need to save the Lady of the Lake into a Neuromancy into Heat Wave in case he does play Muta Generator. If he doesn't play Muta Generator, then we could maybe take like Riptide or a Refards or a Demavend. What do you think about the Tatterwing deck? I think it's still pretty strong, and it's probably going to get double buffed next season with Wispus Tribute buff and Morbid buff if that goes through. I hope they don't both go through. Okay, Ada, Gerhardt, Adalia. So those are pretty good rolls. Why do you call reverts buff? I mean, it's both a buff and a revert. Is it wrong to call it a buff? So this guy is he's not gonna have too many 4P cards, 4P units. If we see a 4P unit, we should probably just take the Yaga. Most of his units are probably gonna be 5P. They're gonna be 4-power Marines and 5-power Radovid's Royal Guard if he's playing Ardak. But like, I don't know if everybody's playing Radovid's Royal Guard. Okay.
I'll give them 2
So
days.
no Muta.
Power in retreat.
Do we want to play Riptide on this, or do we want to maybe save Riptide for Ada? Ada's gonna be Devotion. Look
Salutations.
at this. Oh. Yeah, at least no one was Loradoran yet. I could go in Oneromancy like the Lock instead. Hopefully they don't play Red Danian Secret Service. I mean, I think we're not that scared of Ada, right? I think we're just not that scared of Ada. So I would Riptide this. Save the Lock for when we can't get a Riptide.
Watery tart. I'll show you.
Yeah, there's like a couple cards I wish I had right now, which was like the Bloody Mistress I wish I would have. Maybe I wish I would have the Lock now. Ethereal I think is not that important to have right now because he's already got the Reinforced Ballista on the board. And he probably has a Boiling Oil.
For the king!
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. That is gonna be a problem. Okay, we try to stick this.
A witch's best
This
friend
card is
a
gonna
friend,
carry the round
no
for him
doubt.
with no like. I wish I had more control right now. You know, remember what I was saying? Like even an Erendite would be able to kill this next turn. Maybe he missed the oil. Yeah, it looks like he missed the oil. He might AA here into like a second ballista in order to. There is a 4P card here with a. Oh. Okay.
You'll never take me alive.
Oh no.
Fight! Bang! Kill!
Okay, let's go squirrel. With this. Gonna be getting like 3. he's getting 8 points a turn. He's getting 8 points a turn right now. But maybe we can still keep playing.
For the king!
I wonder if he plays on Seius. So he plays Rayla and Radovid, so this is like not it's not our greedy temple version, it's like a more standard temple version from before. Something closer to like this. Do you ever Yaga round 1? Yeah, sometimes I do. So here we play this. And if he passes, we can do it with Rider, because we'll have dominance at that point. But he's not going to pass, right? He's just going to keep getting his 8 points a turn. I'm just stalling a little bit at this point. What's his face? Hubert should be coming out. He's done a lot of clicks. 1, 2, 3. Like, 2 on leader. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like, his Hubert must be in his hand. Or he doesn't run Hubert. His Hubert's either in his hand or he doesn't run Hubert. I need 23. 23, if I play 2 cards, this goes to 6. This goes 6 more, so I need 17 and 2. Is that doable? 8 plus 8? Yaga is a 10? So yeah, we could do it. We could do it. Keep going. Or maybe I should have Yaga'd first. If I Yaga first, he can't just set up another Revenant with these 3 damage. But when I play these 4s, he can set up with these 3 damage. But Yaga's like... I feel like Yaga's I want to thin first, right? I'm gonna have to pass soon. Oh yeah, and if he goes super tall, we won't even be able to thin those. Now we need 29, 23. Now we need 23 and 2. This is 10. And then I don't have 13. Well, I mean, I have Mamuna. It's doable if I want to play Mamuna, but I don't think I want to play Mamuna. The thing is, the Yaga's not going to be that good. But if I play Yaga and he passes, I'm also pretty sad. Like, are we willing to spend Yaga and Mamuna to win this round? Our Erendite's also small. You can't Yaga. This is a 5 per vision card. I think it's a pass too. Did he grab Hubert from Temple? No, I think he just cut Hubert. I think he probably just cuts Hubert. But I'm not sure for what. You guys think this guy's passing? He still has all 3 of these. You know how to adjust this deck after incoming Megascope nerf? I'm not sure. I think probably if you want to keep the Megascopes, you probably cut Yaga. But there is also maybe the option of cutting the Megascopes. I think we get rid of the Megascope here. Imlerith buff is nice. I do like the Imlerith buff. But it's like, it's not super interesting, but I do think it's a card worthy of being buffed. And it could be played.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
Did I play into the back row and if there's a siege? Like... I don't want to take up space in the front row. I kind of think we play in the back row.
Beautiful good witch defeat a big bad lion.
He's got a big Onseus, maybe? Possibly a big dueler? Yeah, he probably plays Onseus. If he cut Hubert, he probably plays Onseus. Right? The cards that we haven't seen yet are Hubert and Siege. It should be like Hubert to Onseus and Siege down to like another 10. And then 2 Revenants or something. Yeah, there's the Onseus. Okay, he kills the 5 power ethereal. Nice. He did that after a turn? Like, why not just do it earlier? He doesn't have a Varaxis. He has a Gerhard. He has an Ada. Could be Bloody Mistress now. We're Oneroing maybe Erendite, maybe Heatwave. We can get back a Piggy if we think he can't kill it very easily. He has a 5 to res, and then we probably res him a 4. We probably res him this with the second Incubus, which activates our Yaga. Ew. That's very unfortunate. I'm gonna give him another ping here, which is weird. I need to save my Erendite for a Revenant. I can't use my Erendite here.
No worries. Sins of the flesh are my specialty.
So my question is, do I just give him a siege support now so that we can Yaga earlier? Or do we give him the Siege Master? I think we give him the Siege Support. Oh, no, I want a Piggy, right? No, we don't want to give him Marine. No.
I pass on every 10th round.
Quick, move
I gave him
those
True.
hooves. We'll both be ham.
Like, I don't love giving him the Siege Master here because it gives him extra damage to kill the Piggy. It's 2 extra damage that I give him to kill the Piggy.
You bore me. So
Okay, he doesn't
rubbish.
kill the Piggy. So now I think... What did he just hit there? He hit this. He's setting up for the... He's setting up for the Revenant. He's setting up for the Revenant. Okay, if he plays Revenant next turn, I have to play Erendite. And if I have to play Erendite on the next turn, I don't have a chance to play 2 Yagas. I only have a chance to play 1 Yaga. So even if I go like Incubus now for a 4P card, then Yaga next turn, I can't Yaga next turn because I have to Erendite next turn. And I need to play Megascope as well. So I think what we do is I think we play Megascope now. I think we play Megascope now on Piggy. Okay, is it Piggy? 6, 8, 10? Okay, it's not Piggy, it's probably just Griffin. No, Revenant is 5 provisions! Didn't you say this earlier, or who said it earlier? Someone says eat the that was you earlier too, accursed. Oh no. That was not you. You just replied to him. Troll Scythe and yeah, accursed, both of you guys were like eat the Revenant, but we can't because Revenant is 5p. I would love to eat the Revenant. You know what? This is a mistake, right? Oh no, it's not a mistake because I have to play I can't play Megascope last, but I can play Incubus last. Incubus last onto like Siege Support into Fiend. Oh. Oh jeez. I forgot there's still a demo event. Where's the second winch?
Destiny is
in his hand?
unswerving. Cheated. It will not be.
Oh my god. Nice! He roped. Okay, so he has a Revenant in his hand. Should we... I feel like we should Heat Wave... Or Aaron... Sorry, I feel like we should Erendite the Demavend. Because he has a winch in his hand. His winch, Revenant plus something. Yeah. Because if Winch was in his deck, he would have used Winch and then used Siege Master on it immediately and Winched it immediately. And that's a read that I'm making. Maybe he's just a bad player and didn't think about that, but we definitely know there's a Revenant in his hand. And in this way, I'm giving him Revenant value now because he's got another Zeal. But I think we might be okay. I don't know. Dude, this gives him another Zeal.
Test my patience.
This is pretty close. Siege Support gives him yet another Zeal. It might be better to give him Reinforced Ballista. Oh no, I need to give him a 4. I need to give him a 4p unit. He doesn't have a 4p unit. Okay.
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
I think we might be losing. That's still a lot of points. This is 5 points, 6 points, 11 points. Plus another 4 here. At least, maybe 8 here. This is only a 10-point finisher here with the Yaga. Like, if this Yaga was like an Eskel, we'd be better, right? We also never drew the Heatwave or the Doragary, which is really sad. This Yaga would be better off as a Doragary. There was the Winch that we predicted. There's no AA, we scrolled the AA. Hey, Century Line, just don't lose. I think we lost. We don't really have points here. Damn. We need his card to be like a 0. It was almost. Not quite. I feel like we needed to draw more of the control against this deck. Against this deck that's like super engine heavy, we needed to draw more. We had 2 control cards sitting in the deck, never being used. Oh man, he wasn't even that. We lost a lot of MMR for this. Probably lost like 9 MMR for this. 10 MMR. Oh my god. Rip. Yaga right now, I feel like is not as good as it was when we first played it. Obviously, the surprise factor isn't as prevalent, and I think the meta just doesn't have as many 4P cards, tall 4P cards that it compared to before. The Symbiosis like because people know about Yaga, they're not playing into it by buffing their 4P units in Symbiosis. So Symbiosis is only having like a 4 or a 3. And then this matchup, there's not very good Yaga targets. Yaga is very good against, and also like Calvite. Calvite matchups, the Yaga isn't very good against. Yaga's good against the Fruit's Mirror. Yaga's good against Warriors. But like even Warriors can kind of play around Yaga. Hey, GG Order Master. You roped out in my honor? Yeah. It was a pretty big mistake, that rope, but you were still okay. We didn't draw our control. Should we cut the Yaga? Should we cut the Yaga? Like, what would we do if we cut the Yaga? We could play, so there are there are options. We could play Muzzle. We could play, I don't like Lilith's Omen. So we could play more Control. If we wanted to play more Point Slam or more Engines, I feel like if you wanted to play more Point Slam or more Engines, Yaga is a good choice. But are there any other options? I really don't like Lilith's Omen. Regis Osrel. Regis Osrel. I don't love it. It puts more strain on the Oniromancy that you're already quite strained on. I like, for Control, I like Eskel and Muzzle. For Point Slam, I would say for point, we could consider Werewolf, right? Yeah, if we play Eskel, we gotta cut the lock. I don't think we play Triss. Werewolf definitely gives us like a nice finisher. Right, Control, there's a lot of engines around. So like Eskel and then Toad Prince. Or Eskel Best Boy is also an option. This is very Control-y. Sure, let's try this. So how many... I need to check how much thinning this deck has. Eskel Toad version. Provision on Alpha Werewolf is 8 and regular Werewolf is 4. This thins 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. This deck only thins 3. It only thins 3. That means there's 6 cards that we don't play. 1, 2, out of the 7 4P cards, there's 6 of them that we don't play. So we're only supposed to play, like, the problem with last game is we played too many 4Ps in round 1. We played like a Necker Warrior, a Fiend, and I think a Squirrel, and maybe also a Megascope. So that's why we couldn't play our Heatwave or our Doragary, is because we just played too many 4Ps. We should only be playing one of these 4P cards outside of Rider. So that kind of makes me want to play Best Boy, right? That kind of makes me want to play Best Boy. Because our 4P cards are fairly decent and we do want to play like more than one of these. Most games we want to play like at least a Megascope and a Fiend. Sometimes you want to play Squirrel. Toad Prince sometimes can also brick. 4P threats, or 4 power threats. 4 power threats, like Symbiosis has 4 power threats, but they can buff them out of range. What else? NR does have a lot of 4 power threats. They usually can't buff all the 4 power threats out of range. Nilfgaard. Nilfgaard has some 4 power threats. Revenants are 4 power threat. Yeah. I don't know. Best Boy is pretty nice. Best Boy gives you extra tempo for Erendite, extra thinning for drawing your cards. What do you guys think? Toad Prince or Best Boy? Best Boy does add a brick to the deck. We have 1 brick with Rider. Like, it makes us a little bit more wary of taking our last mulligan in round 1. Answer is obvious, no. Do you feel like the answer is obvious? I really don't feel like the answer is obvious, but I'm leaning towards Best Boy because we do want to play some of our 4P cards. And we do want like more consistency on drawing our top end, especially if we don't draw the Oniromancy. Is that how you feel as well, Turbitin? You like Best Boy more? What's the point of that many 5 provisions if you never play your good cards? Well, I mean, like, it's not impossible to draw all your good cards. You know, it's a matter of whether you like how greedy you want to go with deck building. Yeah, it's a matter of talent, exactly. You have insane 4Ps as well, yeah. 4Ps are pretty good. 4Ps are like 8, 9 points. Arcane Tome could be cheap thinning. The deck doesn't play enough specials to play Arcane Tome. Like, because you don't play enough specials, you a lot of times you're gonna use Arcane Tome, your opponent's gonna use it for their spell, and then you're just not gonna have anything to click on afterwards. You can also need the Fiend for Mumuna, yeah, exactly. Okay, Enslave.
Patience is not a virtue I am known to have.
You're trying to learn SY more? SY, Gangs is pretty good right now. Illusion Gangs. Gerberton probably has some good SY decks. Gerberton, nice. C's, Enslave 6. Get rid of the, Lady Brick. Oh, lock. Lock stratagem. Here comes Ivo. Looking like Ivo. We have Oniro for something. Probably don't want to play any engines. We have no engines in hand right now, so just don't play any engines in this round.
The senses can be fooled easily.
He plays a coded weapons. I wonder if maybe he's playing... maybe he's playing like Abduction? The Griffin doesn't get me ahead right now. Griffin is a tie. There's no Toad. We cut the Toad. I think we play... I want to Megascope the Griffin, though. Covenant misled you. Comes the Ivo. Dude, where's my Yaga? Right? Yaga would be pretty good right now. Pretty good. I should have played in the range row. I don't need to row stack here. He might like res this. Oh. Okay. Got clogged. Mirandite's not growing. Yeah, this guy's definitely playing Abduction.
I suppose.
Why is your game so laggy? I think it's something to do with my VPN. It's like the game's not that responsive. I feel it too. Should we pass? Well, we're at 23. We only need 13 to get ahead. We don't need that much to get ahead. Why do we need a VPN? Because if I stream from South Korean IP, I don't get a VOD. And then you guys can't, like, people who can't watch the stream live can't watch the VOD on Twitch afterwards. I'm in South Korea, yeah. Oh. Tie. There's the abduction. Going for Griffin. Okay. I need the heat wave for Ivo, because I can't escal Ivo, but I also can't escal this Griffin. I think we play one more. Do I plan to stay there? Probably for a few years. Is Ivo going to be good in a short round 3? I mean, who says it's going to be a short round 3? If I pass here, we're not necessarily going to go to a short round 3. We might go to a long round 3 where he has last say, right? Damn. We're getting 1 point away from getting ahead. I'm gonna go Piggy. Jesus. Jesus, the pings.
Those hooves, or we'll both be ham.
Can we just ball Gurney? She's gonna be useless later. Okay. We play Eskel here. Onto Arturius.
All right.
I feel like Piggy's more useless later, right? Because Piggy gets enslaved. I don't think he's playing Illusionist. Check Arrow. Arrow was not big enough. Arrow's at 1. Okay. We push? Push risks losing last say, but push grows our Erendite. I think you might not have cut it. That's true. It's a trade-off. I have decent tempo to push with. We can push with Ethereal for 10 and then like Incubus for 12 or 13. But Ethereal might get yoinked immediately and then I might just lose my card. Is the big risk. But like if Ethereal gonna get enslaved, I need to be able to kill the Ethereal afterwards. My Erendite's not big enough right now. But I think we should just be able to pass. We should be able to tempo out faster than him, but I'm not. Maybe not. Like, what if he goes like Ramon Sargent? There's also the issue of False Siri. Should I save a Griffin for False Siri? Oh, he uses a lock here. Like, if we get Griffin into our hand, maybe we should Mamuna Fiend instead. And just play the Griffin on the False Siri. You should have battle stations? Oh, that's true. Okay, so maybe we Mamuna with... Maybe we don't Mamuna right away and we Mamuna with Sabbath so that we can play the Griffin. But I don't know if he's playing False Siri, right? Because there's the Abduction as well. We played some Chromandos, and I think the Anglerfish deserves some buff. It's going to get buffed this season to 4 provisions. It was part of a 2-month plan. Okay. Okay. I don't want to open Ethereal. Isn't Ethereal really scary to open with? It seems extremely scary to open with Ethereal.
No worries. Sins of the flesh are my speciality.
What if the line was simply mulliganing Ethereal? I don't think it's mulligan Ethereal. Is it? Plays Furcart?
With our aid or without it.
Maybe it is mulligan Ethereal. But I didn't want to keep Squirrel, and I didn't want to keep Rider. Like, we mulligan these 2 cards, right? Ethereal's got to be better than those 2 cards. Keep back. Oh, into 2 4P tactics. Okay. Plays Furcart. Down to 2 cards. We could play Ethereal now. But if I play Ethereal now, he yoinks it, and then we have to Erendite for 5. I don't want to Erendite for 5. So there's a lot of problems. Joachim incoming? Possibly. I think we play... Well, I want to grow the Erendite more. I don't want to play Megascope. Megascope doesn't grow the Erendite here. I think we play second Incubus now. Joachim Ivo is pretty scary, though. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's a Joachim. Okay, we take Fiend. We leave a Griffin in the graveyard. Remedy is scary here if he remedies a griffin. What?
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
What is this? Rosa with 3 damage. I can't even kill it with Erendite. It's a Rosa and Edna for Joachim, right? It's a Rosa for and Edna for Joachim. What are the 3 aristocrats? That's a good question. Rosa's 1. And we have to heatwave this. I have to heatwave this, I think. Oh man, it's so bad. It's such a gross heatwave. Joachim 2nd aristocrat, Amir 3rd aristocrat.
Barbarians all.
Rune mage. What the hell's a rune mage for? Is this a Shupe deck? No. Wait, is it? No, he played 2 locks. Oh man. Now I'm out of control. So I think we just have to... We Erendite this and then we just play this really late. He's got to have a Stefan, for sure. He's Enslave 6, he's got to have a Stefan. You want to transform Joachim? If I transform I don't know. If I transform Joachim, then he yoinks this, and then I have to... And then I have to Erendite the Ethereal, and then his Scorpion lives.
Edna and Rosa.
Holy, what is happening? I still have an Oniro. I still have an Oniro, but Mamuna is still in the deck. Ah. He still has an Abduction, right? 2nd Abduction, which currently has Wall Hunt Rider, or Leo, or Doedric. It's that overthinning Henry crap. Do you have a link? Henry is an aristocrat, yeah. So he's gonna draw more cards now? He took 2 go into his hand. Okay. Hugo, Karen, Gels. None of them are that scary. So his target right now is Leo. He can Leo my Griffin. I think maybe it might be okay to play Ethereal now. Like, he's played 2 slave drivers already. I don't know if this is good. I'm really not sure if this is good. He doesn't even have to answer this, huh? So if he kills this, then we can transform these. You might also let this go. He's yoinking the gurney, okay. Okay, that's fine. That's doing nothing, because he already has Sabbath. Leo. I think we take the Leo now. Leo's a 15. Mamuna is a 20, but I then have to play the thing. Mamuna's not much better than a 15. And if I take the Leo, his abduction gets worse. I think we take the Leo now. Leo for Ivo? I don't think he's playing Ivo.
I'll do as you ask this time.
I don't think he's playing Ivo. He should have a second abduction in his hand, right? And now he's gonna abduction a Doedric? Or abduction a Rider for 10 points? Rider for 10 points? I think he should have abduction well, he had one more card on top of his deck before the Henry Golds. He also doesn't have an agent. Deal. Is Tugo not more points? No, he doesn't have might. Tugo is not more points. Tugo's an 11. Because he doesn't have a might. Dude, Igni. Legend boy Igni. Woo! What a weird game. Wait, what? So, what is this deck? Here's a Tugo counter. That's true. Leo gives him a good coup. Oh, yeah. It ended up looking like he didn't play coup. It ended up looking like he did not play coup. We knew there was for sure an abduction, but not sure about the coup. No coup, just Rosa. Yeah, why would you play Rosa for the Yokim and not coup? He did play a coup in round 1? Wait, what did he coup in round 1? Oh, he did play a coup in round 1. For the Fiend. Wait, so where did his coup go? He had one card left in his hand, which was either abduction or coup, right? I'm confused now. This was the guy that couped a Fiend in round 1. Yeah. And then... Is Rosa cheaper than coup? No, I think they're the same. Or maybe... Rosa might even be more expensive? Rosa and Edna. They're 9 provisions. Yeah, what happened? What is this guy's deck? And what was his MMR? Now I want to reconstruct his deck too. This was this Cuckoomonger guy, I think. Oh, his MMR is not that good. Which I guess shouldn't be a surprise. But I am also curious. So... We did see a battle stations. Also, where was the Stefan? He never played a Stefan either. We didn't see any sergeants. There was a Henry. We didn't see a Vilgefortz. There were slave drivers. Henry, Joachim, Rosa, and Edna. Well, the Rosa and Edna is really weird, but Rune Mage. It's funny to pull out Henry cards with Joachim. So does anybody already have the deck? Because somebody said this. A Cursed Knight said, "Oh, it's this over-thinning Henry crap." So where did you see this? Did some streamer play it? Was there a YouTube video? Probably a YouTube video, right? But the Henry cards are are not good. A lot of time your Henry cards, a lot of times you get 5 Henry cards, but like 3 of them are not good. So you don't want to randomly Joachim into them. Coded weapons, yeah, he had 2 of these. Didn't see a remedy. So we're saying we did see a coup, we did see an abduction. I'm missing 4 provisions. We did see an Arturius. Wait, where are the... Oh, the Stefan. He cut Stefan. Cut the best card for Enslave 6. Wait, Fire Scorpion I think was created? Or... How did he get a Fire Scorpion? How did he get a Fire Scorpion? I thought it was created from Rune Mage. Okay, yeah. Yeah, this deck seems weird. I definitely would cut the Rosa if I were to play something like this. And then like you put Stefan in, right? Stefan instead of Rosa. Definitely. It had Toxicologist, true. This deck needs more units. I'm short on units. He played double lock. And then I need to cut a 5 provision tactic here. Something like this, maybe. Maybe you could play something like this. But it still looks kind of bad. There was also a fur cart. Right, he had more thinning. He had fur cart for more thinning and ways to put spying on stuff to activate the coup, because you really only have Joachim to activate the coup once. And how much is this thin right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 0, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This deck currently thins like 8. If you add a fur card, it would thin 9. But you kind of need more than that, right? Because you want to thin into the Henry card. Add Roderick for Henry cards. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just not worth it. I feel like it's not worth it to play all your Henry cards, because some of half your Henry cards are bound to be bad. Anyways, okay. Not saving it. I just wanted to take a look. The Rosa was for more Joachims. Not only do you coup the Joachim, but you also Rosa the Joachim. There was a Rune Mage. He Joachimed into Rune Mage, and then got a Fire Scorpion from it. And we were scared of the Fire Scorpion because we're like, surely Enslave 6 runs Skellen. Like, there are no Enslave 6 decks that don't run Skellen. Except this guy, apparently. Alright, I'm gonna get some water. Be right back. All right, we're 7 MMR away from 2600. Come on. Damn, if we had won that NR game, I think we would have been 2600. He doesn't have enough Assimilate to make the bad cards good enough, yeah. It's an interesting idea. I don't hate the concept. Like over-thinning for a Henry, but the Henry is just too RNG. What rank are you in NA? I believe I'm 2, but maybe I'm 1 now? I can check on the website so that we don't stop searching. I was 2 yesterday, but the person above me is Chinese. He has a Chinese name but an American flag, probably because he registered with a VPN. Or maybe he's actually living in America. I don't know. Oh. Lirio and I are buddies. I'm 16. I'm top 16. He's top 15. Kerpeton, is your name Archie Hugs Bears? Dude, there's 2 players from Turkey in the top 16? Wait, who are the Turkish players? Who's the other Turkish player? It's Tatterwing time. What do you think? Wait, is your second account? Are you telling me it's your second account? Oh, man. Wait. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's triple itter. I don't have my heat wave. Oh, what is this? What the hell is this? Oh. Oh, maybe it's Bonded Harpy's Morntart. Like the Miyamon version. Nope, that's not it. Kiki Queen. This is a beast. I can't escal. Man, maybe I should have escaled the Darn. I don't have insectoids in the deck, right? I just name changed to Archie Hubs Bears. Okay. So do you know who the other guy is? Do you know who Hypochondria is? Yeah, this is Kiki Queen. We added more control to the deck. But it doesn't feel like we have enough. He's gonna go Kiki Queen in this round, and then he's gonna go like... And then he's gonna Sabbath them, right? Mr. Scratch-A-Lot is a problem. I mean, we have to escal this. And I need a heat wave. Sad.
All right.
His name is Hypochondria. Spelled weird. Something like that. No, Chondri. No A at the end. Wait, what? Why did this guy just AQ a Caranthier? Oh, because he wants to renew this Caranthier. But the AQ now sucks. I kind of think we play Bloody Mistress now. Or maybe we go Griffin now and then Bloody Mistress. I need something to Griffin. We need to keep fighting for the round. I don't have enough damage on this Erendite to kill the Kiki Queen when it reses. Because he's gonna keep bouncing this.
Your heart will flutter like this bird, mad
Okay.
with fear.
Wait, that might actually give me enough time. It might actually give me enough time to do this. And then I can, like, Megascope to get a non-doomed version of the Archgriffin. He's only getting 2 points a turn currently. The Kiki Queen spawns at 2+3, and then but it goes to 3+3. I'm still 1 damage short. Maybe if he delays one more turn, if he delays one more turn trying to answer the Gurney, then we could get enough damage to Erendite his Renew. Or maybe he didn't draw the Renew, and that's why I didn't play the Renew there. Hey, Lich King, how you doing? It goes to 4. Doesn't it go to 3? It starts at 1, spawns to 2 from the Caranthir, and then goes to 3 when he clicks the Sir Scratch-a-Lot. The AQ will proc it again. Oh, because the AQ has organic. Right. Plays an organic. Yikes. This fiend in my hand is... Oh, dude! Oh, man.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
Oh. Oh! Wait, what did he play? A lacerate? I think we take a Heat Wave and Heat Wave his Sir Scratch-a-Lot. And then we play, like, Megascope on a Griffin. I know it gives him a good combo with his thing, but... I think we don't take the Oniro, because I think he's going to give it back to us. Oh, I gotta... Oh, wait. Shoot. I don't have... Shoot! Oh, what did I... Oh, no! I was like, I don't have Sabbath! And then I was like, wait, I can't play anything that gives me Sabbath. And this dies. I guess I could have played an Incubus. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's such a huge disaster. Fuck!
Lost spirit devoid of name, depart now our veil of pain.
Okay, this gives us Sabbath. This gives us Sabbath. Oh, wait, what am I playing here? I'm playing another Megascope. I'm playing another Megascope to fix our mistake from earlier. Yo, look at this. Look at this. Extra engine points for Gurney. Aw, yeah. I have no specials left in the deck. Okay, I mean... I think it turned out somewhat okay. Okay, let's see. If I'm getting 9 points, I'm at 52. Then I'm getting 4. I'm at 56. I'm getting another 8. I'm at 64. I need 17 to get ahead. 17 to get ahead. This is a 9. And if this fiend was like a Necker warrior, we could actually do it. If this fiend was a Necker warrior, or we had another special in the deck, we could do it. But I think we're gonna have to pass now. It's so sad. Or maybe if this was a 9. Maybe if this was a 9, we could have played. What will we do with her Sabbath now? I don't know. I think we lose. I think we're probably gonna lose now. Because I had this unplayable fiend in my hand. I think if this fiend was any other card, we would win. He wouldn't be able to... Unless he had another Bone Talisman in his hand or something. Oh. Okay, well, we have the fiend as an option. Oh, nope, not anymore. Well, yikes. Well, he only has 3 cards, though. I think we kill this Arrakis Queen. This Arrakis Queen is worth a lot of points. I'm not going to be able to kill these.
There is no escape.
Mamuna's dead right now, except for Piggy. I could Mamuna for Piggy for like 12 points plus engine. I could also go Ethereal. Was not expecting Karen there to come out. None of these are 5. My Incubus is also dead. Oh shit! I needed more 4P cards in the graveyard. I was gonna res something so that he couldn't put another Insectoid in this row. What's the thing that helps us not get 2-0'd the most? It's probably Ethereal, right?
The righteous shall be recompensed.
He might have a Parasite, though. I think we're losing. Yeah. We are losing. Maybe Ethereal will carry us? Maybe? No. It's too much. If the last card was not an organic, maybe we could have won.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Not that... Like, it's 16 points. It's not that bad. God damn it, dude. I even put more control in my deck, but like the draw is kind of... What do we... Definitely the Megascope turn hurt for sure, but I don't know if the Megascope, if I had Megascoped a Griffin with the first one, I'm not actually sure if that... Maybe that wins us the game, because then I don't have to Oniromancy into a Megascope. The Oniromancy into a Megascope was kind of weak. I could have taken Oniromancy into a slightly stronger card, like another Piggy, maybe? Playing your NR Temple Muta deck recently, I have been having some success. Nice, Korja. Can you give me some advice on how to play that deck against full-on control? Like, what is full-on control? What deck specifically? I think, like, you try to force them to use a lot of control in round 1. Against Warriors, it's not a problem. It can be tough, but, like, Warriors can't answer Muta Generator, so you just play a really, really long round 1. To buff up all your engines, and it becomes hard for them to control everything. And you can win round 1 often against Warriors without using stuff like Demavend and Rafard's Vengeance. And then Demavend and Rafard's Vengeance puts like 2 or 3 threats on the same turn on your board, and Warriors, you know, might struggle to be able to answer everything. I think your big key cards versus control are going to be Demavend and Rafard's, because they're 2 threats in 1 turn. Siege as well. Siege is also multiple threats in 1 turn. Oh, hey, it's Daoshi. This is the guy that I was talking about, the Chinese content creator who has an alternative balance console list this time. Playing Reavers. Oh, man. We're missing control again. Like, literally every one of our control cards are in the deck. Another Counselor Rising, and first sight we see is Reavers, yeah. This is the Procession of Penance guy, yep. This is not good. This is the sort of matchup where we want like all of our control in round 1, and we have 0. So probably we Oniro Riptide, and then just try to like point slam our way out of this round. But this is kind of a dead card, and this is kind of a dead card.
You one of us or not?
Doesn't even Crystal Skull it. Oh, we Riptide anyways, right?
Art thou worthy?
Because if I don't Riptide now, he could go like Reaver Hunter and then Crystal Skull something else, and maybe the thing that I want to remove won't be the tallest unit on the board anymore. I should have played this Fruit Range Row. That was a mistake. Now the Ethereal doesn't have as many turns. Or we can go Griffin first, I suppose. Holy.
Son, the innocent don't get
Where's our Eskel or our Heat Wave? Dude. Okay, well, the AA's there. Oh my god. If we lose, it's gonna be decided because we don't have these. Round 1.
Shit, I knew it. I told you so, you
Non-devotion
idiot.
Bellahun. No, boy. Bad boy.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
Okay, hear me out, chat. What if we just Fruits front row, transform the boy, transform Squirrel, transform other things, like transform the riders, We keep, because like if we keep transforming fruits, right? If we keep transforming fruits, one, we're gonna run out of space, and two, we're not like the Bloody Mistress isn't growing as much. So this is my plan. We gotta fight his engines with our engines. So I'm gonna do this. Keep 3 fruits on the board and not transform fruits anymore. Probably like Witch Apprentice next and then Squirrel afterwards. He might surrender here. If he surrenders here, then all the fruits die and then I just start eating fruits again with Ether.
Reavers.
I do not mince words.
Damn.
On principle.
Damn.
Quick! Move those hooves! Or we'll both be ham!
That lock is a lot of points. Takes out 3 points per turn. Holy.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crinfrid Reavers.
I'm never gonna get these riders. I just realized I'm never gonna get these riders. I have too many dead cards. This is a dead card, this is a dead card, this is a dead card. Unless he kills a 4P... No, unless he kills one of my units?
This is no time to whimper.
Maybe if he kills the Griffin somehow? Oh, wait, there's the Necromancy. Damn, we enabled the Necromancy too? Just gotta keep playing. There's so many dead cards.
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the
Our Erendite's kind of big. Maybe we can get him to use the garrison. Why put it there? Because eventually these are gonna hit this, and then we can transform. If we don't put it here, there's nothing to transform.
This is no time to whimper.
Like, they're gonna hit it this turn. He's getting 8 damage. A little unlucky, but whatever. I think we just play the Incubus here. Incubus plays for 8 points. 9, 10, 11, 12. And then he gets an 8. So we're going up 4. I don't think he can, like, realistically hero pass.
Share the night.
You know what I mean? Like, he can hero pass us, but he doesn't know that. Oh, fuck.
Let's go.
I always forget about this card, man. I always forget about this card. Okay, we should have passed. Oh, but we got the garrison, though. We got the garrison, so I'm not sure if this is a win or a loss in terms of, like, the trade. There's no good... Like, Incubus is not a good card. I mean, I guess we could Incubus as Reaver Hunter to the range row. Okay. But he might have movement, right? Control, where are you? Hello? Control. I think we get rid of Incubus. But it could also be Rider. I think we might... Like, I think maybe we can keep dominance with the Mamuna long enough to thin out their riders. Okay, Erendite is good. And then we can Oniro, Heatwave / Eskel. He still has Idarin.
This is no time to whimper.
Oh, don't dare cross me, or my friend here will tear you to pieces.
Oh, man. There's still Truffle. There's still another Reaver Scout. Reaver Hunter, I think, is done. But there's Truffle and Scout. We gotta... We Erendite? No, we Erendite? Oh, we Erendite. This probably dies. I was thinking if we maybe want to go Oniromancy for Eskel instead of Erendite there. Because we want to Eskel a Reaver Hunter afterwards, but the Reaver Hunters are going to be smaller than the Idarin. But if we play Eskel this turn, the Eskel's body kind of just gets wasted. Him killing this is not that bad, we can just spawn it again. But him killing the Eskel, we lose those points. What if the play is to, like...
Don't recognize your old mates. We're the Crimson Reavers.
What if we just Mamuna last? Mamuna for 20 points last, and he hopefully just doesn't have 20 points on the board. It would be 22 points, right? Right now he has 22 points. If I Heatwave this, he only has 16 points right now. I don't know, it's kind of sus, but I can't put my points on the board. If I put my points on the board, they all just die. I think this is the play.
It's the Crimson Reavers' honor that's at stake here.
But we only have 22 points. Oh? Okay, that's really good. That's like a 1-point card. That's like a 1-point card. I need him to have another teleport. If he has another teleport, I think we can win. Okay.
We ride into the fray.
Okay. Hold on. So we need 22, right? Mamuna is 22. And then he does 9 damage. 9 damage. So we'll be at 13 and then we play another 9. We'll be at 22. Okay, so I think this works. I think this works. I think we win by 1 here in this round. I think we win by 1 in this round. I want to play the Rider because Rider will thin. We still have a 6 here with the Mamuna getting us their dominance. And that's why we discarded the Piggy instead of the Rider, because the Rider is tempo and the Piggy's not tempo. Okay, but what do we have left? We have an Erendite left. And I would really like Eskel or Incubus. I mean, it'll have to do, I guess. It might be enough. It might be enough. Incubus obviously would have been way better. Incubus would have been a 13. Jesus. This is a 7. 6 points better, Incubus. Damn it. We still draw like ass. Kind of still draw like ass here. He has a scout left, right? That he didn't play, I think. Played Truffle. He has second Oneromancy. He has a second scout, and then I don't know what else. Wagon, okay. Nice. I think it's a win! It's looking good! Like, random Gerhardt would be... Yes, let's go! We squeezed it out by 1 point! The discard strategy in round 2. So our opponent should have just passed. He shouldn't have played the teleports and the Centurion Knight. He should have just passed when we started discarding. Or when we played that Heat Wave. Maybe even right after that Heat Wave on the Truffle, I think he should have just passed. And then we can't really... Like, in that case, we can't just slam the Mamuna because we still get hit. It's not our last turn. So we would still have to play the Mamuna and the Rider to get ahead at that point, and he would just have 2 extra cards. Or at least 1 extra card. He would at least have 1 extra card. Maybe 2 extra cards if he had... No, I don't think he ever gets 2 extra cards with the hand that we had. But, yeah. He should have passed and had 1 extra card in round 3. He maybe still loses because it's just like out of gas, right? The 1 point teleportation, yeah. I think we should not trust this guy's VC suggestions. Dude, I'm pretty sure a lot of, like, I already don't trust this guy's VC suggestions. The logic, the reasoning for nerfing Procession of Penance makes absolutely no sense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Here we go. We gotta save Heatwave for Flaminica. I want a squirrel. I want to squirrel that Hengitis sword. I think we get rid of this. Okay, Piggy's okay. I don't have a Griffin or a Fiend, which kind of sucks, but...
I sense strong magic.
Like, he will definitely Hengitis this Ethereal. And I actually think it's worth it to Oniro the Squirrel. But maybe we don't do this right away. We don't do it right away because we know that he wants to play the Hengitis relatively early. Let's do this first. Hey, Denny. I have tried Zero Engines. I don't like Zero Engines as much as this version. Or the version with Yaga. I know you like it, though.
To feel there is nothing.
Oh, we're not ahead. Do we squirrel Shupe? Resilience. I don't think we click this tome. Like, there's nothing to click. This is a brick. This we want to save for Flaminica. think we just play this. Or maybe... No. I could play Squirrel first? Maybe we play Squirrel first? No, wait. Do we want to Squirrel the Shupe? His Shupe is not that good. He doesn't have Rune Mage in the deck. But we want to Squirrel an Echo card. Mainly Hengaita's Sword.
Dead, living and ancestors, all.
It's taking me a long time to get Sabbath here. Taking a very long time to get Sabbath here. Boy, wrong row. Oh, he just lippies?
Grand steps lazier than yous.
Oh. Okay. So now we don't have to go for Squirrel. Well, he will... So now this is in the graveyard, right? So now we play the Ethereal? Or maybe we play... Maybe we play Bloody Mistress first? Let's play the Ethereal first, I think. Still not ahead. Oh, I should have played Bloody Mistress first. Bloody Mistress gets us ahead, right? Oh, his Erendite's at 5 already. So do we Squirrel the Erendite then? Really, Lady Ethereal? I knew... Well, I didn't want to play the Ethereal into the Hengaita's Sword. Okay, we Squirrel that. He's down to 2 cards already.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
Our Erendite's... We don't have that much power left in the deck. Or in our hand thing. Shit. Okay, good thing that he didn't play. Or didn't even pass. I think if he passes, we lose. We can't win the round, which means he gets last say with Corrupted Flaminica. That is a problem. If he doesn't push and he just dry passes, he gets last say with Corrupted Flaminica. I'm not sure if that's going to be big enough to beat us, though. We do need to pass here. We'll see. We'll see. We still have Mamuna. We still have Incubus, which might be good. Right? Incubus is going to be good. Fairly. Well... Dude, I need some better freaking cards. Come on. Incubus is good. Yes, that's what I wanted. I wanted this. Or Griffin. I prefer Griffin, but this is fine. He should dry pass here. I don't think it makes sense for him to push. If he pushes, he probably loses his card. But he's also... Oh, but he's down to 2 cards. Oh, shoot, he does need to push. He actually does need to push. He's down to 2 cards, so he needs to play his Echo card. He needs to play Hen Guideth. Wait. Wait, what? Oh, I'm actually kind of confused now. His Hen Guideth and his Delirium are both doomed. His Hen Guideth and his Delirium are both doomed. You guys want to play Eskel first or Fiend first? I guess we play Eskel first because we got to Eskel this anyways. We're going to save this Lady of the Lake for Heatwave in case he tries to play Corrupted Flaminica in this round. Do we... Wait, no, we have Ogroids! Chat, we have Ogroids in our deck! We have Ogroids in our deck. Okay, so we play... Okay, hold on. Reevaluate the plan here.
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
Don't get Fukusha. Do not roll a freaking Fukusha. Oh my! That's an 11. That's pretty good. No, if I take a Fishy, that's not good, Unionized Pokemon. Fishy gives him an extra card in his deck, and it unmills him, which gives him the last say. Or might give him the last say. It's not good. I think we're Heatwaving this Shupe. I think we're now playing Heatwave.
The righteous shall be recompensed.
And then he's gonna try to like Corrupted Flaminica in this round. His hand is Hen Guided Sword and Corrupted Flaminica. I think we win. Oh, he mulliganed his Corrupted Flaminica. We still win, right?
You can call me Mama.
We have double last say now. Even if we had to play both cards, we would still have single last say because he only has 2 cards left in his deck. There's no Echo cards in his graveyard anymore. S goes for Flaminica, yeah. GG's! Squirrel hard carry, yeah. I told you Oniro Squirrel. Oniro Squirrel versus this deck is like... is the best thing you can do. Like, in our deck, with all the cards in round 1, Squirrel is the very best card.
You will weather! You will crumble!
Share the night, share the love.
Woo! We would need 20 points here without the Eskel. Like, we're very happy that we put Eskel in this deck for this, when it comes to this matchup. 20 points we would have lost unless we had maybe Griffin? I don't know if Griffin would win because our Erendite would only be 10 points? 9 or 10 points? I don't think we were winning. Without, well, I mean, if the Eskel was something else fairly good, ooh, MMR. If the Eskel was something else fairly good, like a 10 provision card that was fairly good, maybe we could win. but it's gonna be a close call. Yeah, we squirreled Compass. He played Compass in round 1. We squirreled it. He played Compass for a legendary in round 1, which was Kraken. And we risked, you know, we took a big risk in round 1. We risked him hero passing us in round 1. Our hand was Mamuna, which had nothing to kill or nothing to eat from our graveyard, or maybe something like really bad, like a rider or something. I don't remember. I think it was like a 2 or 6 point Mamuna. And then there was Lady of the Lake into Erendite, which Erendite was like 2 or 3 damage. We had almost no points left. And when we played the Squirrel, the Kraken was still ticking for 1 more turn. The Skellige Storm was still ticking for 1 more turn. And we would have, yeah, gotten hero passed on. We would have lost on even if he passed. Yeah, Gulo. But we took a big risk there to be able to squirrel the Compass. And I know I've played that deck. I've played that deck before. I know, like, when you play that deck, you really, really, really want to win round 1. You do not want to lose round 1. So I knew he probably wasn't going to pass. Okay. Imposter. This is, I believe this is, this is status, regular status, right? I played this guy yesterday, I think. Was it yesterday? Yes, it was yesterday. It was also the last game of the day. Or it was the last game of the day. Not also, this is not the last game of the day. But he was playing Philippe. He was playing Philippe and Gorther Gavade. Philippe and Gorther Gavade. And like triple Yoakim. Or quadruple Yoakim, I think. Chat, do we Crystal Skull this or do we Crystal Skull our Piggy? Yeah, we streamed late yesterday. I think we Crystal Skull our Piggy, right? Because even if we Crystal Skull this, he's just gonna lock the next one. The Piggy gets poisoned, which is bad.
Dare venture into the Von Morlohum's wood.
We don't want the Piggy to get poisoned.
Your humble servant.
Fly, Pegasus! Fly!
We just preemptively, I think, fail so that he can't lock again.
He's up to something. We ought to be up to something too.
I think he's passing. Do you guys think if we believe he's passing, should we play Griffin or Necker Warrior? We already have a Fiend in the graveyard, but that Fiend is probably going to be a target for Incubus rather than for Mamuna, because we want to Incubus this card. There's not going to be that many good Incubus targets in this deck, except for the 4P, non-4P deploy stuff, because the 5P stuff is all engines. Necker Warrior gives us a second... Like, if we play Griffin in round 2, he's probably going to poison it at some point, right? I think we play Warrior. I don't know. This is, I don't think this is a huge decision. But we'll see how it pans out. It depends on, like, if we really want to open with Mamuna or not in round 2. If we want to open with Mamuna, maybe it's better to play Griffin. But the Mamuna at 11 power is going to get poisoned. I I got a mulligan. Look at these freaking golds in the deck. Holy cow. We mulligan squirrel. Even though there is a coup... There is a coup. Do we mulligan squirrel? I want to mulligan stuff. Well, we could mulligan Megascope. We could mulligan Piggy. Piggy might not be good. Let's mulligan Piggy then. Another Megascope. You guys want to open Rider or Griffin? We didn't get the Oniro, so we're like missing a lot of our... This is a pretty weak hand. We're missing Eskel and Erendite. Especially missing Erendite sucks, because we want to be able to use Erendite twice. I think we Rider in case he opens Joachim. He's gonna be pretty aggressive in playing Joachim in this round. Because he's a quadruple Joachim deck.
You're gonna get it now.
We don't need Sabbath. In fact, we don't want Sabbath, because we're gonna... If we do play Mamuna, we're gonna play Mamuna onto Fiend. Oh, now we might play Mamuna onto Griffin. We can't go into a long round 3. We definitely cannot go into a long round 3. Now we're gonna Mamuna Griffin. Because he's gonna poison the Griffin, as we kind of expected.
There is but one punishment for traitors.
Okay.
Puppet. There's a nice ring to it, has it not?
He can coup the Riptide now. Any units that we play, he can coup now. Scary. One, 2, 3, 4. I think we play. I think we play this Incubus.
No worries. Sins of the flesh are my speciality.
But if he plays coup, we can squirrel the coup. Maybe we should have played Riptide. Maybe we should just played Riptide and let him coup the Riptide, and then we squirrel the coup. But this card is not that big of a threat. If I don't play that many units in this round, this card is not really a threat.
Barbarians all.
Well, now I lost a chance to Riptide.
Is it?
Well, I can Heatwave this, I suppose. I can Heatwave this. And just try to, like, force out a ball. I feel like that was the turn to coup. I think we messed up. Not coup. That was the turn to Riptide. We Riptide this engine, and then he does this and we Heatwave this. Or maybe even, like, Mamuna and put this into the graveyard. But I think now we have to Heatwave this. Or maybe we don't Heatwave this yet. We play Megascope first. We Megascope, and then he coups this, and we Squirrel, and then we decide if we want to actually play the Heatwave or not. The Megascope is slower, though. Like, I don't have much time to play this Riptide if I want to kill this. That was a mistake. Mistakes were made. I think I might have to lose my card, which is not going to be the end of the world, right? If we save our removal, it's okay to lose our card. If we save our removal, it might be okay to lose our card. Maybe. I just wish I had an Erendite. Like, if he does play coup, then we need to squirrel the coup, and we're gonna lose our card anyways. Even if we, after the squirrel, if we do play Heat Wave, we're probably still losing our card. Unless, like, Mamuna is enough tempo? Maybe enough. Maybe. This Megascope is slow, though. Like, I don't know if I should have played this Megascope. If we do draw perfectly with, like, Arendite, Incubus, Eskel, Bloody Mistress, I think we would not play this Megascope, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards.
You're to use my decoctions to your advantage.
Okay. That's kind of slow. I have a pass. Guys, I have a pass right now. I think we take the pass. Right? I either take the pass or I heat wave this Thirsty Dame. 7 card round 3. It is on the longer side. It is for sure on the longer side. But we play Heat Wave, he plays Coup. We play Heat Wave, he plays Coup, we play Squirrel. We lose our card. I think. We play an 18. We play 16. He also has this poison set up already. I think we pass. This is scary. This is definitely scary, but...
Feeling a bit peckish.
Like, if we play 2 cards and he plays 1 card... If we play 2 cards and he plays 1 card, we've only made his round 1 card shorter. But we've lost 2 cards. And... yeah. Okay, we gotta keep this. Do they play Siri? No. We gotta keep this so that the lady doesn't brick. And the Mamuna doesn't brick. We're gonna miss... what are we gonna miss? Well, we're missing Incubus. We're missing Incubus, which is a good card, but whatever. We've got all of our control. Now. We played 0 control this game so far. Right? We've played absolutely 0 control so far this game, and now we have all of our control for round 3. Hopefully that's good enough. But he's got the Ard Feign, he's got the ball. With single last say. He's got an Imposter that will be pretty good on either the Griffin or the Fiend or the Riptide. There's the Joachim. We have double Tall Punish. Anta.
Let us see.
Enough! Let us finish this.
Okay.
Played your hand. Now, allow me to retort.
It's kind of annoying. Because that blocks the Riptide. I have to kill this, and then I have to Heat Wave the other thing, and then only then can I Riptide. I think we still have to do it, though. Would you agree? The other thing I could do is I could rush out the Fiend. But rushing out the Fiend slows me down in terms of killing his other stuff. I think I just need to kill this. This also gives me tempo to get ahead. Is he ever gonna coup my Eskel? Dude, we didn't see a ball from this player yesterday. We did not see a ball. Maybe this guy doesn't play ball.
How's here tomorrow? Same time as today.
I think this guy doesn't play ball. We didn't see a Rosa yesterday either, but now there's a Rosa. He does play ball? Hey, Order Master. Okay, there it is.
My, The Van Moorlehems, they truly spoil us.
Okay, chat. Do we heat wave this ball? Or do we just say, I don't care? There's still a Philippe. There's still a Philippe. I need to save Erendite for Philippe. We played against him yesterday. He had a Philippe. Look, he's setting up the coup on this Eskel. I think we don't kill the ball. I think we just play the Fiend. Alright, never mind. Never mind. We're heat waving. Whatever. I'm heat waving it. He's gonna coup this, right?
Oh dear. Have I something in my teeth?
I think the Oniro is probably gonna go for... The Oniro is probably gonna go for Incubus. Incubus is a 12. Bloody Mistress? Well, I don't know. I still don't have... I still don't have Sabbath yet.
I shall flog them into submission.
Holy shit, dude.
These I invade. These I sign a treaty with.
Yee. He's got a coup. Wait, did he just use it? He used it. Okay. So no more coup left. The Dame was worth more points than the ball. I mean, we don't know if he's gonna play a Fergus or not. The ball would end up getting good points. The ball's like 8 plus 11. Or 8 plus 7 at least. 15 plus double proc, like at least 17 to 19 points. I don't think this is gonna be 17 to 19 points.
To another world, a better world.
Oh, Enslave.
There's the Philippe. But he only has one extra turn. Like, we're only denying one turn of Philippe because he saved it for second to last. But I also, if I use this Erendite earlier, he just Philippes earlier, and then we can't kill the Philippe, and the Philippe kind of smurfs. No? Why did he do that? That was weird. Why didn't he play it on this Griffin? This Griffin would be a better poison target.
The kitchen presents its finest yet.
Nice. It's a win! Let's go! GG's.
Garments are shackles that restrain our desires.
2600! 2600, baby! We drew 0 removals in round 1, but we still clinched it out. Let's go. Woo! GG's. 2605. That was a good game. Both the last 2 games were pretty good. Versus Cintron Lion and versus this guy.